Today we're looking at a dwarf everbearing mulberry. I have one here in a 15-gallon pot. I grew this one from a cutting, and in about 2 years it has grown to a size of a good 7, maybe even 8 feet tall. I'm sure it would be even bigger if it was in the ground. So the term dwarf is fairly relative because this will have no problem reaching sizes of about 15 feet relatively quickly. The tree in Arizona for me leaves out in the March timeframe, and at that time it starts not only putting leaves but pushes out these little flowers that look like little fuzzballs, as you can see in this video. About a month later, in maybe mid-April, the fruit is already ready to be picked. We are now in early May. As you can see, there's a number of ripe pieces on this tree. And had I recorded this video maybe 2 weeks earlier, it would be even more loaded. We've eaten some and also lost some with the wind and such. So definitely a very productive variety. The fruit starts out like those little fuzzy flowers that I showed earlier, and then will turn colors. It will get to a reddish color, as you see here, finally before turning a darker color, as you see there. Now, just because it looks black, it might not be quite ready. The best tasting pieces are the ones that fall in your hand, just like that one did, without barely touching them. As you can see here, if I just touch them a little bit, they're already falling off. So these are very ripe pieces of fruit. They taste fantastic. It's a sweet tasting berry. The best way I can describe it is like a blackberry, but without the tartness, and it's got this just great flavor and sweetness to it, a little juiciness as well. So if you pick them a day or two too early, you will notice that the taste will be a little more tart than when they're fully ripe. So definitely not only look for the color, but do the touch test like I'm doing now, where if you touch them, they're just falling off in your hands. So this is a great variety to grow in your yard. Definitely lots of production. There's a large crop in the spring like I'm harvesting now, but then there's also production throughout the year, albeit a bit less. So I'm happy with this tree. The only thing I would like it to have is maybe slightly larger fruit. As you can see, these ones here tend to be maybe 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. I have other mulberry varieties that are a little bigger, so I just prefer that slightly more, but definitely a very good productive variety to have in your yard. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching.